Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. T coming at you with another StarCraft 2 commentary. Today we got Avriku at the bottom left position versus solidwinnie at the top right position. This is still the round of 16 play. And we have a Terran versus a Zerg. And this is going to be on Xel'Naga Caverns. So, yeah, should be a pretty good match. We'll see what kind of hijinks and shenanigans will come out. And yeah. So guys, we're coming down to the last games I'm going to commentate. It was a pleasure commentating for you guys. I want to say sorry in advance for all those people that are going to be watching these. But, like I said before, not a professional commentator, but I think I'm getting a little bit better than before. So I'm not going to, hold my own tune, but, it's been a pleasure. So don't look forward any more commentaries from me. I think I'm gonna be throwing in the towel pretty soon. But yeah, it's a pleasure, guys. If you guys have any suggestions or know of anybody that's gonna be wanting to do some commentaries or exposure, please email us. Yeah, just check our website. Have all the information there. www.lastplayerstanding.com. Okay, guys. So yeah, looks pretty good. And normal timings. Spawning pool first for our Zerg player, and a barracks here for our Terran. And got an annoying drone scout right now coming up. See if he does anything worthwhile. Probably not. Yeah, we did change our Twitter name again. It's gonna be LPS underscore esports instead of LPS underscore SE2. Okay, guys, so if you guys want to follow us on Twitter, it's LPS underscore esports. And what do we have here? We got an engineering blade block of the natural by our Terran player, just to mess up some timings from our Zerg player. But he has a spawning pull up, so it shouldn't take him that long to take down this engineering bay. If he would have went hatch first and he had an engineering bay, that would have been a little bit of a nuisance, but he's got the spawning pull up, so it should be good. solidwinnie's completing his wall up here, and we'll see what kind of tech he goes for afterwards. He does not have any gas, so it might just be fast expand marine barracks into fast expand build. But we'll see. And the Zerg is taking his extractor. Another queen coming up, so he's gonna have 2 queens. And there goes the hatch on 23. So yeah, it's throwing off the opponent off a little bit, taking the watchtowers. And yeah, there's that fax expansion from the Terran there. And both gases on at the same time. So yeah, looks like both are going to go into the macro mode until the mid game. Let's see what happens then. No other tech coming from either player yet. And after these games, it's going to be professional. So we're going to have Doa casting, and that should be fun. I can't wait for those games. They're going to be both on July 13th, and they're going to be at justin.tv // Doa StarCraft, and that's going to be where everything's going to be streamed at for the round of 8 on until the finals. So should be pretty exciting. You could join us on the stream. We'll be in the stream chatting it up. If you guys have any suggestions there, we could definitely come in and yeah, let us know. So we got a bangling that's coming from the Zerg player right there. It's almost done. It might be a high aggression, high comedy bangling bust, or just defensive banglings. We'll have to see. And double queens with double hatch. So should have a lot of larvae to work with. We'll see what the Terran player is doing. Just messing up some marines, getting his factory up. just using this extra command center for SUVs and extra mules. So it's pretty good. What do we have here? A bunker coming up at the natural. After that bunker completes, he's probably going to float over his command center. Decent creep sped by the Zerg so far, so keep it on top of that. And going up the layer. So it should be good. Getting metabolic boost out for the Zerglings. So just defensive banglings, I'm thinking. If he did see any push come in, he would be able to morph these into banglings and kill that push. But both go into macro mode. Just getting some bunkers at the front. And no SUV transfers yet. There we go. Just a few there. And just getting some mules. So nothing, not much going on. Getting some siege tech here. That's about it. Solidwinnie is pushing quite a bit forward with all his creep turners, so that's pretty good. And he has control of both watchtowers. So one tip I could give you guys is try to contest these watchtowers early game. Does give you a lot of scouting, and gives you map. When you have map control, you control the pace of the game. So it's pretty good to take these watchtowers at the beginning, and then you can see that. Look at all this creep coming up. You could certainly contest the creep and have a bigger presence on the map. There's some Zerglings coming up the secret passageway here at the back. Maybe he's gonna do some sort of banglings on these SUVs, or not. Researching burrow and getting an infestation pit for the Zerg. So he's gonna go for investors. Probably gonna get that ventral sacks pretty quick. Just droning up right now. Let's see, 34 drones to 34 SUVs. So Terran's keeping up. He's probably ahead quite a bit because of that main engineering block at the back page. But so the Terran's probably up because of the mules. But yeah, got a little bit of a block here. Let's see, get some SUVs over or Marines here to help defeat some of these Zerglings. There you go. And he will run away with those. So let's check the income tab. Yeah, so Terran or Zergling or Zerg buddy actually has the income lead, surprisingly. Well, he just power drone, so just got a lot more harvesters there. So Zerg is getting pathogen giants and some investors. 6 investors. Wow. So it's gonna go a lot of investors, and with this all these Marines, no medevacs, should be pretty good. A few medevacs popping up now, but look at the macro differences between our two players. Quite a bit of a difference there, and the creep spread just keeps on going up. This could only help the Zerg, and the Zerg is busting down this destructible walks. He's probably gonna take his third soon. Scans and sees those infestors, and there's his third. And there's going to be a push coming up by the Terran. We'll see how the Zerg is able to handle this when he's able to see this push coming up. There, he saw it already, so should be able to wreck. Get some. Oh, we got some burrowed infestors coming up. Probably going to attack this drone line, or not the drone line, the SUV line. And what do we have here? Just some banglings and some infestors and some Zerglings here. So CG on creep is quite bold, killing some creep tubers. That's pretty good. But when you siege on creep, it's gonna be, you're gonna let those Zerglings come and grab you so much quicker. They run so much closer to your guys, and it's harder to defend on creep. So unless you have quite a bit of a tank line, then you want to stay away from all this creep here. But yeah, let's see. Oh, all these infested Terrans killing all these SUVs here. Let's see, units killed. Oh, nothing. Anyways, let's see if the Terran's gonna move up here. All these infested Terrans just chilling. killed. Control R. So yeah, 20 workers killed for our Zerg player. And there's an engagement coming up. Pretty good getting those Marines back, but alas, too much for him. One more tank left for our Terran player. So our Zerg just has to sustain this, and I think he'll be in a good place. Just to take down all these Marines. Quite a few Marines, but nothing to be worried about. Yeah, fungal growth and kaboom, these guys are dead. And the tank's dead, so... Oh, we got harassed over here at the third by the Terran player. Pretty good. On solidwinnie's pot. And he's gonna fly away. So taking down that third is quite impressive. It's gonna be pretty good. See some infested Terrans just still up here. And all these infestors gonna die. Oh, one lives to tell the tale. And got some banglings coming up for our Zerg brother here. Command center for his third. Let's see if the Zerg is going to retake his third. Yep, right there. And we got a drop ship coming up back here. See if these guys are going to do any major damage. So 23 workers killed on Avriku's side. So that's pretty good. And another drop ship here. So maybe dual drops or, you know, a two-prong drop. That would be pretty good. We'll see if they're able to do anything. This infestor is still here, just chilling, gathering some energy for some infested Terrans. And look at all those infestors here. Yeah. So takes out that one drop, and see if this drop is able to do anything. It's gonna try to take down. Nope. He's going after the drones now. So let's see how many. Oh, and he burrows. Very good. So that's pretty slick on Avriku's part, burrowing all his drones there. Minimal. Oh, miss fungal. Miss fungal. And the dropship goes away. Still one dropship and one marine over here. And the third's coming back up for Avriku. If you were to get another base, I think he'd be okay because the Terran is on the back foot right now. The Zerg, look at all this banked minerals here. So yeah, he probably could take another base, a couple of bases. You know, maybe a macro hatchery would be pretty good as well. Get those, you know, just even harassing with, you know, Zerglings right now would be pretty good. Just running Zerglings everywhere. You know, you have the minerals, so just keeping the Terra on the back foot would be pretty good right about now. See, just more tanks coming up. And let's see here, just some infestors again coming up. And parent is calling me for a pause. Okay. So solidwinnie must be pretty young if the parents are still harassing him, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? Overlords are going down by the Zerg. Let's see what they're up to. Just huge bank for the Zerg. He should probably get another base soon. Orbital on his third. The main. Oh, did he just float his main base over? Or oh, it must have took it down by those infested Terrans, I'm guessing. But yeah, huh. But this one's kind of damaged, so yeah, that's kind of strange. I don't know what happened there. Yeah. So, but solidwinnie, you know, he's 10 years old or something. Could be, but he has pretty good mechanics. He's going around with these drop chicks, dropping everywhere, so that's pretty good on him. So let's see, just at the back, probably could throw some fungals or some infested Terrans on these SUVs. Let's see what happens. Just infested Terrans. Look at all those infested Terrans. Pretty good pull by solidwinnie. Not much damage going on there. Maybe he's gonna get this orbital command. If he get it, it's pretty good. Nope. Just killing a few things here. And it's gonna be ticking down pretty quickly. Just take down some supply depots if you can. Yeah, and then it's gonna get trashed by all these Marines and everything. So, yep. Third coming down again for a Zerg player. And you should probably take another base here. Double Evo chambers. And yeah, should probably take, like I said, a couple bases. He does have the minerals, and all the turn is doing right now is turtling. And yeah, so about to move out right now. See what he's able to do with this large force of Terran. Investors coming up to the middle. There's all these hatcheries I was talking about, so maybe he was listening about those macro hatcheries. Probably could take put him at some other bases too, so you can mine some minerals. You don't have to stay in your base there. But yeah, Siege is up. Gonna take all these fungal growths. Oh, look at those fungal growths just destroy. And he got mind control on these tanks. And GG from solidwinnie. So yeah, pretty good. Pretty good game. We'll see what happens in the next game, guys.